Lately, I've been thinking of ways to support my local bike shop because I think the local bike shop is essential for the bike industry to excel. Local bike shops do a lot for the communities, and I think they really bring every rider together in one place inside of every town or city. And a lot of times I think local bike shops are underrated as far as importance to the bike industry. We hear about bikes and prices and all this kind of stuff all the time, but we rarely hear about bike shops or talk about the bike shops. So my local bike shop, Adventure Cycling, they have helped me tremendously with making videos, teaching me even more about bikes, and just bringing that camaraderie of togetherness when it comes to bikes and a place to just come hang out if you want to and talk about bikes. They're super nice. They're glad to talk to you, glad to help any way they can. And it's just the best place to be if you want to be around like-minded people who just want to see people on bikes and enjoy riding bikes. And at the same time, I've been wanting to try to give back to you as well. I try to make the videos as relatable, helpful as possible, give you something entertaining every once in a while, just anything I can make that's worth watching and you investing your time into watching my videos, and I really appreciate it. And I was trying to think to myself, how can I bring those two worlds together? And that's when I came up with this idea. But before I let you know what that idea is, I want you to know why I went into my local bike shop today, because I got some really cool stuff done and I'm ready for the trails now. Some people say I don't mountain bike no more. I mountain bike, trust me. I just ride a lot of other bikes as well. I've learned to enjoy all kinds of riding. So I went to my local bike shop, Adventure Cycling. They hooked it up for me. It was a couple things I wanted to do. So I wanted to get the Ozark Trail Fast Flow ready to go. So I got some stuff swapped off of my Ozark Trail dual slalom onto the Fast Flow. So I put the RockShox fork on there, and you would not believe how heavy that Sun Tour fork is that was on the Fast Flow. We weighed it. It was about 7 pounds. So I switched the RockShox Recon from the dual slalom over to the Fast Flow, and that one was only 5 pounds. So I lost 2 pounds instantly just from switching the fork out. I also switched out the headset that was on the Ozark Trail dual slalom at a Cane Creek headset. I wanted to put that on the Fast Flow just to soup it up a little bit, because I wasn't riding the dual slalom as much as I thought I would. So I figured I'd swap some parts from that bike onto the Fast Flow. I also switched the handlebars and the stem just because I like the higher rise. I put the P&W stem and handlebars that I had on the Fast Flow on the dual slalom, but I like that little bit of higher rise, that 50 millimeter rise, so I put that on the Fast Flow. And then another bike I took in was the Polygon Siskiyou T6. I wanted to get that one ready to go as well. So I had the Hunt wheels and Specialized tires on the dual slalom. So I took the Hunt wheels off the dual slalom and put them on the Polygon Siskiyou T6. I think I'll be better off with the 2.6s with the gnarly trails out here, and the Specialized tires being a little more aggressive and durable than the ones I had on the T6. In my opinion, I think those Specialized tires are a little bit better. So now we got both bikes ready to go. I got the Ozark Trail Fast Flow all ready to go. I got the Polygon Siskiyou T6. I got new wheels on that. The Hunt wheels with the Specialized tires. I think that's a great combination, and I think that bike will ride pretty well. I think it'll be very interesting to see how they ride on the same types of trails, because they're pretty similar bikes, except the Polygon Siskiyou T6 has 20 millimeter more travel than the Fast Flow, but I do plan on putting more travel on the Fast Flow if I can keep the bike longer. Like I said, this is a subscriber's bike. I'm not sure when he'll want it back or if he'll want it back. Hopefully I can cut him a deal, be like, hey, let's just trade bikes at this point, or I can buy it off of you or something, because I've invested a lot of money and time into this bike, and I know the people want to see where it goes. So we might have to work out something if he says, hey, give me my bike back. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we can work something out. Now, going back to me trying to link you in with the bike shop. I love my local bike shop. Like I said, I can't thank them enough for the help and support they've had for me and the channel is just unbelievable. And that's why I drive all the way across town just to go to that bike shop. And if I'm being honest, they've been the only ones to really try and extend that hand out to really help me out and me help them out. It's kind of like a mutual thing, but it was natural. It was nothing verbally or anything like that. It's like, oh, you do this, you did. No, it wasn't anything like that. It was just, hey, we all like the same things and we're getting along, and it just all worked out. So this is what I was thinking, and you can be involved as well. But I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is if you live in Colorado, or if you're willing to travel, I guess it don't matter. But the bad news is if you don't live in Colorado, this will be a little bit hard for you to participate in, but I'm trying to think of ways to give more people options to participate in things like this. Let me know down in the comments below after the video some ideas you think that could work as far as what I'm about to tell you now. Things like this could really help grow the bike community, bring everybody together. And I think the local bike shops just really need to be a part of everything that's going on in the bike industry. Now, like I said, I swapped some parts from each bike, doing all kinds of combinations, trying to get the bikes put together. And then we ended up putting the Ozark Trail dual slalom back together with some pretty good parts. And I think it's a really cool looking bike. So my idea was I wanted to do a giveaway. I want to give away the Ozark Trail dual slalom. And when I told Eric, the shop owner, that he thought I was crazy. He was like, are you crazy? That's a really nice bike. You just go give it away? And I said, yeah, I think people who've been supporting me and watching my videos, I mean, this is a great opportunity to give back any way I can, while also being able to help out the bike shop. Because in order for you to get the bike, you got to go to Adventure Cycling and it'll be there waiting for you to pick it up. But there are a couple rules. Now, like I said, I can't thank them enough for helping me out. So I try to help them out whenever I can, however I can. And I think this is a great opportunity. So me doing this giveaway is for you, but even more so just to help out the bike shop, to get them more visibility, because I think those guys are awesome. They do a great job, and I think they deserve to get the spotlight, if I'm being honest. I mean, they've taken care of me and all the customers I've seen walk through the door. I mean, they just super nice, just do a great job. Don't care what kind of bike you ride. If they can help, they will help you. So it's no pressure or anything like that. You feel at home when you walk in that bike shop. So my idea is, if you want my Ozark Trail dual slalom, you just gotta go in the shop and pick it up, but make sure you do something and support the bike shop. Buy a shirt, buy some pedals, do anything. Just make sure you try to support the shop any way you can, and that would be greatly appreciated from those guys and me as well. But there will be a password, so you gotta make sure you pay attention in the video, because I'll let you know the password at some point in the video. Because if you don't know the password when you get there, you can't get the bike, and it's first come first serve. So if you live in Colorado and you want my Ozark Trail dual slalom, it's there right now, but you got to make sure you pay attention, because I'll put the password up on the screen, or I'll just tell you the password. You go in there, make sure you support the shop, and you can have my bike. Make sure you post it on Instagram or something and show me who ended up getting it or whatever. Or maybe nobody cares. As much as people hate Walmart, nobody will probably go get it. But I think somebody will, and I think they'll enjoy it. It's a pretty sick looking bike right now. But like I said, my goal has always been to get people on bikes. I know people give me a hard time about Walmart. I don't have any skin in the game with any company. I work with companies, but I'm not told to say anything. I won't work with a company where I can't be myself and create the video the way I want to create the video. Just always know that about me. If I'm making a video about it, it's my personal opinion. Nobody's telling me to say anything. It just feels great knowing that I'm in a position where I can give away a bike like this. Now, I wish I can give away more bikes, but unfortunately, I ain't that big yet. So hopefully down the road, I can do something like that where I can hand out bikes and get people on bikes. But as of right now, this is the best I could do. I want to figure out ways to give out a couple more bikes that I don't ride. So I'm still trying to think of ways to do that. Maybe I'll do it this way. Just, hey, if you go to the shop, make sure you support the shop and you can get one of my bikes. Maybe I'll start doing that. I'm not sure. Depending on which bikes I want to keep and which ones I want to get rid of. You know, when you got bikes, it's hard to part ways with them. But this is one of the bikes that I think would be great for somebody that's looking to get into the sport or just want a cool souvenir for supporting the channel. But either way, I'm glad that I could support my local bike shop and they can help me as well, because without us helping each other, none of this is possible. But as my mechanic Brad was washing the bike, I was looking at the bike. I said, man, that bike is starting to look even better. I don't know if I want to give it away now. And then Eric was telling me, man, you sure? You crazy? That's a really nice bike. I don't know if I'd be giving that away. But like I said, I think there's a bigger picture in the situation. I get to give back to you as well as the bike shop. So at the end of the day, it's well worth it. I mean, bikes come and they go. And as long as I'm giving them away for the right reason or helping somebody out, I can't feel bad about the bike finding a new home, because that's what it's all about. It's all about sharing. Caring is sharing, right? Or sharing is caring. That's the thing. But the secret password is, I heard this on TV today. It was their secret password. And that's what makes me think this was meant to be as well. Because I've always wanted to do a giveaway, but I never knew how to do it. I didn't want to be like those weird giveaways where you got to do this and this and this. I mean, I know some people who don't live in Colorado probably won't like this, but I want to support my local bike shop and I want to give back to you. So this was the best in between I can do at the moment. So I hope you can appreciate that. But the secret password is, they said it on TV today. I forgot already. It is hula hoop. Yeah, that's what it is. So when you go, it's first come, first serve. So however you got to get there, I mean, don't be mad at me if you get there and it's not there. But you go in there and you say hula hoop. I suggest you call first. Call and see if it's there. Unless you just like surprises or you live close, then you could just show up. But call, see if it's there. And if it's there, you better beeline towards there. And when you get there, say hula hoop. That's the password. Maddie told us the password was hula hoop. Make sure you support the local bike shop, buy a shirt or something, and post it on Instagram, tag me, Maddie Active or something like that. And yeah, that'd be greatly appreciated. I can't thank you enough for watching my videos. And Eric thought I was crazy for giving his bike away. And I'm thinking to myself, the crazy thing is people watch my videos, so that's even crazier. So giving a bike away, I mean, I'll do that any day for people to support me and watch my videos. I mean, if I can anyway. Keep subscribing and liking the videos. Get me more subscribers and more views, and maybe we could do some more stuff like this. But make sure you head to Adventure Cycling. The secret password is hula hoop. Make sure you support the shop any way you can. And maybe we'll run into each other in there one day. I'm there quite a bit, so don't be surprised if you're in there and you see me one day. I run into people all the time.